Hello and welcome to Dokmee News, where we discuss electronic documents, document management, and business process automation. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up. Welcome to our new edition of Digital Transformation News. Today we're talking about the blockchain. So of course everybody's has heard about blockchain these days, especially with all the cryptocurrencies going, through the roof, and everybody going crazy for over the Bitcoin, over Dogecoin, over multiple cryptocurrencies. But really, the blockchain is not just about money. It brings a lot of things in our industry, in the ECM industry. So what we're going to be looking at today is what do they bring? And first of all, what is a blockchain? Now, there's not just a blockchain like there is the internet. Blockchains, there are multiple blockchains. So we have obviously the Bitcoin, but we have Ethereum, which is a really big blockchain that lots and lots of developers are using right now to develop new applications. And then there are others. You have Cardano, Avalanche, so there are like a ton of different blockchains out there that people are going to be able to develop. Now, what is the reason why you have so many blockchains, and what are some of the drawbacks or advantages? Ethereum is definitely the biggest blockchain out there right now. The biggest drawback of that blockchain is that it is costly to do transactions on that blockchain. So that's the biggest problem. So some of the other blockchains have been developed to say, you know what, we will make it better, faster than Ethereum, but we're also going to make it a lot less expensive. So transaction on Cardano blockchain is literally a fraction of the Ethereum blockchain. Now, you have transactions that are money related, but you could have transactions which could be file related. So for instance, we have one project that's very interesting. It's the Filecoin project and the StoreJ project. And those really aim at storing files in a decentralized manner all over the world. So pretty much you take one file, let's say it is a contract or it is a invoice, and instead of storing it into a centralized manner like it would be on Azure or AWS, you take that file, you slice it in small pieces, and then you send it to 1,000 servers in the world. So first of all, you now have multiple backups of that file, because let's say that part 5 of that file, which is only a few kilobytes, is being stored on 27 different servers worldwide. So if 2 of those servers go bad, you still have 25 backups. Now, when you retrieve that file, you also gain a lot of speed, because the problem that you have with centralized system versus decentralized, centralized is stored on usually one server. Maybe there's a copy on a secondary server so that you, in case of a problem with the hardware, you don't lose anything, but it is just one copy. Decentralized blockchain, you have 27, 57, 100 copies of that file. Now when you retrieve that file, those 100 servers can actually respond back to you to say, here's the file. So you downloading from 100 servers at the same time, much faster than downloading from one server from Azure or AWS. And it doesn't matter how fast the server is at AWS or Azure, those 100 servers will always be faster than that single one at Azure AWS. So the decentralized manner brings a lot of advantages. One, the speed. Two, the cost, because then you're going to be able to store those files for a lot less, because all those different servers worldwide, they will be able to offer that in an automated manner, and then they're all going to be in competition with each other. Right now, AWS is only really in competition with Azure, and then there are a few other providers out there, but not that many. So that's the other big thing. Now, speed definitely is a main advantage of the decentralized, is the fact that it can go a lot faster. Whether to store or to retrieve, it will go always a lot faster because it's spreading, all over the place. Now, there's a few other advantages. The auditing in ECM systems. Auditing is always an important point. And the cool thing about the blockchain is that blockchain is basically block per block. Things are building on the top of each other. You never go back. You never erase anything. So if you add a file, it'll write that you're adding this file, then you're viewing this file. And if later on you say delete that file, it will delete the file, but you still have the block that said, that you viewed the file, and you still have the block that you wrote the file. So on the audit side of things, nothing ever gets erased. It keeps track of everything that ever happened, on the system. So in a more traditional system, you could clear the log, you could clear everything, and no one will ever know that you had that file in your system at some point. So that's what the blockchain really technology is so great, is that it builds the blocks on the top of each other and it never goes back. So I think we're going to see more and more systems being built on the top of blockchains. We're still at the very early stages, of blockchain technology. There are lots of projects being developed right now. There are literally tens of thousands of developers worldwide developing on the blockchain technology and developing on a lot of different ways to work with the blockchain, not just for the money side, like the cryptocurrencies, but also on storing files, building where the ECM systems are going to be able to work with those technologies. But it's probably going to be a few years before you actually see it really in the softwares that you're using. One, because those systems are being developed right now. Two, because the software companies like Dokmee, but some of our competitors, it will take a little bit of time for them to adapt and adopt some of those technologies. So realistically, it's probably going to be another 2, 3, 4 years before it's fully there and on the systems that you are currently using today. But it is coming, and there will be a time where everything will be stored on the blockchain in most of the softwares you are using, whether it's your CRM, your ECM, your ERP. All those softwares will be using at some point some blockchain technology. So be on the lookout for it. It's coming in the next few years. Thank you. If you like the video, please click on the thumbs up, and we'll see you next time on another video of Dokmee News.